Hello, and we're back with our readings today. And something I wanted to concentrate on today, let's get this moved around. Okay, we'll put the candles. I'm sorry, I'm kind of OC with it, as y'all know. I wanted to do Nichol Kessinger. I have done this reading prior last night, and I can tell you guys, when I say interesting, just interesting, okay? We have common sense here on Crime TV. We're crime fighters. We know how this thing goes. It is what it is, but we have our suspicions, don't we, everyone, about Nichol Kessinger. So I kind of want to go into the reading and clarify and get some understanding here, okay? Because again, I did this reading prior last night. Very interesting stuff. It's kind of, to me, simple and cliche, if you will. But we're going to go into it anyways, okay? So, Lifetime movie stuff, you know. Okay, now, off the bat, we have our communication card, okay? Let me fix this just so you guys can see. Because I do believe that her and Chris Watts was in communication about this plot, this scheme that they had, okay? Of running off and starting this new life together. I do know I'm going to get the narcissist card somewhere in this reading, and I feel it has to do with both have these traits, okay? I do get Nichol Kessinger's a little privileged. She's a daddy's girl. She's a little spoiled. She gets what she wants. She's very manipulative. So yes, I feel that she has those traits very strongly. Now, they waited until Shanann Watts, that's her name, Shanann Watts, was alone. I feel, if I had to describe it, when I was getting the visions, let's put our pretty candle in the mix. There we go. When I was getting the visions, right, almost like an ambush. So I feel like, I don't know what the media has told you. I don't know what the cops have told y'all. But I feel like when Shanann came home that night, one was hiding somewhere and the other was hiding somewhere, and they just ambushed her. That's the vision I got, okay? This makes sense that it took more than one person. First of all, let me tell you something about Shanann. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take up for Shanann. She's a fighter. Not just in life, but physically, okay? She's not one to be taken down easily, and I feel like that's why it took both Chris Watts and Nichol Kessinger. She was present that night. You can say what you want to say, okay? Now, of course, this plan was for growth. Maybe, of course, insurance money. I'm starting new. Starting a new start, y'all, is not cheap. We went into that with the Lizzie Borden reading. Starting new is not cheap. You need money. You need lots of money to have a new beginning, to leave things behind, And I feel this was part of the plan. Now, this is how I feel they had Shanann, and I also feel like something about this woman, I don't know, she's very promiscuous. I can't use the word I want to use on here, but y'all know where I'm going with it. It starts with an S, but she's very promiscuous and manipulative, and I feel that she had Chris Watts trapped in this relationship, in this fantasy of them being together, okay? Now, that is the silver lining so far. We are where we need to be. strange love affair that they had. Lots of kinks, lots of adventure. It was exciting to him. And I know, ladies, give me a chance to explain. You know how some of these men are. They get kind of bored with the marriage life, the 9 to 5, the coming home to the kids, and so they go elsewhere for that excitement. You know what I mean? Like trying something new, if you will, feeling like they're back in high school. You know what I mean? Like they go through this crisis, I guess, where, well, they just get bored in these marriages, you know? And they go elsewhere and seek excitement. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. I ain't making this up. Not all men, but majority do this, okay? But I feel like he was scoped out, you know. I feel like Nichol had been watching him. They worked together, as you know. So she had been watching him and scoping him out. He's a very good target, I get. She's looking for someone to easily manipulate. I'm just so like upset that he's a Taurus, but he's a Taurus male. He's not a Taurus female, and they're totally different, believe it or not. For him to be this weak-minded shocks me, but yes, he was. He was very easy to control, very easy to manipulate. She feels she got a victory out of this. Let me tell y'all something. All killers are not going out here physically killing people. You have some that enjoy getting someone else to do it. You have women out here that they call serious home wreckers who just want to destroy a home just for the gratification of it. It's not like they sincerely get something out of it. It's just more, it's sick. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. It's sick. But they do get gratification out of it. Now, as you know, the police were involved. I feel the police are still on to her. She's not just written off of this sheet yet. And I'll go into that, okay? Lots of hidden secrets. You know, Shanann didn't even know about this woman for a while, but this woman had been stalking Shanann, watching the family, watching her be a mother, watching her success. As if she was in a movie theater, you know, sitting in the seat. And she's observing her. She's observing this family. And she just wants to destroy it. She's evil. She's selfish. She's conniving. She's just a horrible person, okay? As a female, you should be shameful, all right? But there are women out there like that, y'all. And it's like, even though they don't do the physical killing, just to destroy a family gives them some sense of power. It's very spiritual. It's very real. And happens more than you think. All right. Now, as you know, she is a liar. She's lying about the case. He's in jail while she's still lying. But, all right, Chris, why are you afraid to expose this woman? I need to know. He's leaving a lot of information in the dark, and that's the truth. Now, everybody got their little stories about what happened. This I'm putting to the side for a reason. This is both of their energies. They're both dark. They're both very selfish people. They are evil. She's into dark stuff. He was getting into dark stuff. They were playing with stuff they shouldn't be playing with fire, dark magic, things of this nature, manifesting darkness, lots of kinks. I mean, it was wild, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, okay? But I don't like this woman already. Now, as you know, Shanann and those children are deceased. They are no longer with us. They are in the spiritual realm. This speaks of what he did to those children because he's crazy, y'all. This was, you know, what they did. This is the affair. This is the kinks. This is the thrill. This is what he was wrapped up in. I feel like he was really infatuated and almost like a spider would wrap up a fly. That's how I feel like it was for him in this particular relationship with Nichol. And he just could not see a way out. Again, he was very attracted to her, very infatuated. And whether y'all want to believe it or not, most men are more visual than they are emotional. And he was just very attracted to her in every sense of the word. Okay. Now, as you know, Shanann and the children, they want war. They deserve war. This was planned out, y'all. This was a setup. This was planned. There's text messages, calls going back and forth, especially that night. Meetings about what they're going to do. This was definitely planned as a come up. And I feel they both hurt those children. Okay? She was not kind to them either. She's very jealous. She wanted Chris all to herself. And it wasn't because of love. It was because of selfishness. She had another motive for him. Okay? So listen to the story about Nichol Kessinger. She's very dark. She's into dark things. She helped him. I hope y'all know that. Oh, yes, she did. And these children in Shanann, they want justice because of the investigation of it all, the crime. He did drug those children, and he was drugging Shanann as well while she was pregnant. For her to miscarry. Also, I feel he drugged those children, but it just didn't go right. Maybe the dosage was off. Some kids react to different drugs different ways. He got a hold of some forms of medication. Yes, he did. Someone he knew in the medical field. All right, we'll talk about it. Corruption. They plan to get money out of this somehow. Maybe insurance, selling the house once, you know, she didn't come back. I don't know how they felt they were going to get away with this. This is crazy. But thank God they didn't. They're not masterminds, that's for sure. There's too much forensics now, people, to be not having your plan airtight, you know. So much forensics and science now that you can't even spit on somebody, okay, without them finding out. But Chris was just a dead giveaway. He's not as smart as he tries to come off to be, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that. Their plan was to do this and just go far, far away, you know. And they had faith this plan would work. Now, Nichol wore the pants. I don't care what y'all say, okay? She was very controlling, and Chris Watts was easily controlled. I feel like even though he's a man, he has a very should I say that? Submissive side. Yeah, that's what I get. He gets kicked around all the time. So, I don't know what that's about, but these two are from different worlds. I feel, again, Nicole's privileged. She's a daddy's girl, you know, and he comes from a place where I feel like he had to do for himself and get where he was. Even though I feel he's a mama's boy, they still come from different worlds, you know what I mean? They're different. Lots of DNA evidence. This talks about him leading the children to their demise. He took space from it. As you know, he backed off from what happened. He tried to keep the storyline going. He tried to stay innocent looking. He tried to manipulate, if you will, the detectives, the police, everyone. But nobody was going for it because they knew he's a predator, right? And we were learning about that. But when I'm reading Nichol, please understand somewhere Chris is going to come into this reading because this is what it's about. It is connected. The two were connected in this plan. The two were connected in the energy. So he's going to come up as well as she's going to come up, okay? Now, as you know, she's a traitor. We know that. She thought she would get a new beginning. This also speaks of Shanann and her transition, okay? And that is the story that I feel she did plan this with him. She was there. She helped him. Now, interesting enough, there was someone else there as well, you guys. Someone who has a drug habit. It's a male. He was the lookout. This whole night was a setup, okay? This did not happen spontaneously. They did not make love and then argue. I don't see that, okay? What I do get is him and Nichol double teaming her. Because Shanann, I'm just going to say what I think. She would have knocked Chris's block off. All right? She's a fighter. And even though she was pregnant, she fought, you know, I feel she was struggling. They told you where she was struggling. You know, she could only struggle but so much. She's pregnant. She did also want to protect her baby, so she didn't want to do too much, but she wanted to do enough to get out the situation. But how can you when you're being ambushed and you're pregnant? But she did try the best that she could, y'all. Okay? It's not true that she didn't fight. She fought the best she could. And this was all for politics, you know, coming up, leveling up. Lots of secrets behind them closed doors. They was doing some kinky things, y'all. Chris and Nichol. Let me tell you. And it was all for money. At the end of the day, what does Crime TV say? At the end of the day, it's always about money, y'all. Always. It usually comes down to that. It usually comes down to that. Okay? Money is the root of all evil. Yes, indeed. Let's get these other cards, our killer cards. Let's look at some. Y'all, I had to stop myself because I almost y'all know I could be a country fool sometimes. I almost said something crazy. Let's look into this promiscuous woman. I almost said the wrong word, but I saved myself. And the spirits, because you know they are very blunt, okay? I saved them as well. Lord, tell me about, I almost said the wrong. Okay, witnesses may fear. Yeah, there are other people that know. Hello? The one watching, the guy with the drug habit that she probably paid off with drug money or drugs. Somebody she knows, someone she's familiar with. I think they party together. All right. Yeah, he lived near the crime. He was at the house. Y'all know it's the cover-up. Okay. You're saying, what's the cover-up? All right. So I told you Nichol Kessinger is a privileged woman. Her father is prominent. Okay. She's spoiled. So this is why she's able to kind of get through the cracks right now. But there are detectives on the case, y'all, that are not going to let the foot up off of her just yet. You know, I feel like she's being watched, taped. Money may be involved. It's all involved in this case. Payoffs, payouts. They were trying to get money out the situation, of course. Why even do something like this if they felt like they weren't going to get something out of it? Yeah, because somebody else was there. It had to be about 3 or 4 people. Like I said, Shanann's a fighter. They knew they was gonna have to have more people, y'all, cause this could have went really bad, okay? And I don't get that she stared in his eyes and didn't do nothing. No, I don't. Because again, she was ambushed. This is a cover-up. This is what they're telling you. Listen to what Crime TV is telling you. She fought the best she could to get Chris Watts and Nichol off of her, okay? That's why they were saying, I believe they said he has a scratch mark or two or something he had on him, y'all, where she fought, okay? That's a bunch of baloney, what they were saying. I can't say the words, I said baloney. All right. So yes, both of them snapped because she snapped. She started fighting back, you know what I mean? And these two devils, hello, Chris and Nichol, both wasn't on this, and there's evidence. That's what it says. It's a cover-up, folks. Money talks, BS walks, okay? Told you her father knows people. He's got connections. He's got a few dollars, you know how this thing goes, all right? Now, we're going into, and don't ever compare my readings to the media. I told you that, don't ever. You can't compare lies to the truth, okay? We're not trying to match up truth with lies. Y'all know they're just telling you what they want to tell you. It's more to this thing, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. Thank you very much, Shanann, for your energy coming through and letting us know about what happened that night, the truth. All right, going to the other cards here. You want to double team people. Both of y'all are cowards. A pregnant woman, really? I don't like this woman. I just hate even reading her energy. She stinks. Oh, you got evidence stored up somewhere, okay? Well, now you're in the system because they're looking into you. Yeah, this is where y'all plan to take them way off where them tanks was and everything. Playing games won't give us the truth. Now, I feel like you got them kids to trust you. That's a shame and a disgrace. We know that you have that father that's helping you get away with things, but not for long. Night job. Now you want to lay low, be by yourself, you know. Can't hide. Come on out of there. Yeah, she was calling and bugging him that whole night before she got there. Let me tell y'all something. It's so much, what do you call it, communication back and forth with Chris and Nichol that night on the phone. It's not even funny. They're hiding things, okay. Let's get a couple more. Yeah, they double team. This was a double team thing, okay. We're gonna stop here. Locked and a stranger. So that's that other guy. I thought it was there, and they're hiding information, but you won't. I don't know why Chris is protecting those two. I want to go into why. All right. Let's see here, y'all. She promised him something. That's what I get. She promised if he kept quiet. She promised him. I told y'all phone call messages. Oh yeah, we blow the horn over here, y'all. Now she's alive. Okay, maybe she's went somewhere in the mountains laying low. But someone's after you. Look, I'm gonna make it walk. Guess who? Can't hide in them mountains. Cause them children are coming for you, huh? Oh yes. You heard they mom? And oh gosh, it's so rough. Shanann is coming through strong. She's like, I want to talk about this. She's so angry and disappointed. Oh, she's so angry and disappointed. She feels so betrayed. I know you do. I know you do. Poisoning her and them kids. Some type of dope drug. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, I told y'all they spied on her waiting. They waited. And this was all that was on their mind. They just wanted to be together as lovers, but she also wanted to come up off of him, you know what I mean? And she also was jealous. She wanted to be the type of mother that Shanann was, but she couldn't even come close to being a woman. She's just, I can't even say it. I can't say what I want to say. It's irking my nerves, and I feel like Shanann's trying to come through and say what she wants to say too. But we can't say that. Everything on YouTube, Shanann, I'm so sorry. We can't. We can't do that. We know what she is, okay? I forgot the name. Yeah, she thought she escaped, but they're going to find evidence. Because let me tell you something, Miss Ponytail, you all on that camera. Oh, yes, she was. Yes, she was. Give me one more card. Yeah, we know you was set up, Shanann, we know. And there was money involved, we know. All right, that's good for these cards because Shanann wants to talk. I know we're not having Nichol talk. She's a liar. She's a manipulator. I don't want to talk with her about anything. I'm not going to get real answers. So I'm not calling up her energy because she stinks and I don't like her. So I don't like evil home wreckers. We're going to talk to Shanann a little while. I've always wanted to meet her spirit. Yes, I have. Okay. Shanann Watts, you are welcome here to speak. You're coming through pretty strong because every time I try to do this reading, you guys don't decide. So I'm going to let you have the floor because I don't blame you one bit. And let us know kind of where this direction is going here. Let me take a sip. I think I'm going to need it. This case is very hurtful. It's very shameful. It's what every sense of the word of betrayal is. Your enemies can be that close is what she's saying. I know. Oh, do I know, huh? Do I know? Okay. Can you help us to kind of understand what happened that night? What you went through, what the children went through? We know, Shanann, it's common sense. We know that she was present. We know that this was a setup. We know this was planned. We know that she's very much involved. And if you have anything to say about that. Now, I get when you came home that you were basically double teamed, is what I get. So, I don't even think you made it up the stairs, if you want me to tell the truth. And I feel like this is a cover-up And that's why they're telling their story one way, but it went a whole nother way. Okay? As we know, media lies. We know that they, excuse me, I'm drinking bubbly, tamper with evidence, and we just really want to know what went down. Okay? If you can tell us or you feel comfortable. So, you get home, the door was locked. That's where we got the lock key. Okay. You open the door. And you say something like, hey, I'm home, like normal people do. Put your bags down. You're like, I would say, towards the steps. You're close to the steps. And then you get like ambushed, getting ready to go up the stairs. The reason you're saying you were ambushed was because, now I hope I'm using the right word, was because, oh my gosh, the state of the children upstairs. They didn't want you to see it. Oh my God. Y'all give me a minute, please. Okay. Ooh, it can get rough. It can get pretty rough to me. Okay. Just had to gather myself. So you. Oh my God, I'm glad you didn't see it. Oh my God. Y'all, if you can imagine coming home from a vacation and you go upstairs and you. See one or both children so pale. Oh my God. All right. So they try to deter you from that or not being able to see it, because I know, Shan, if you would have saw that, you would have freaked out. Because I know you are a Capricorn, I believe, and that would have been pretty bad. So, and you were very protective of your babies, and yeah, you would have turned into the whole 5,000 is what I'm seeing. Okay, so they try to deter you from seeing that. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Little Cece. Oh God. Oh God, what a monster. Okay. And they're both, okay, one's holding you down, one's over you. You know, I don't like this woman, I don't like this woman, I don't. She's saying things. Oh my God. She's saying things to you. Like, you think you're gonna have them, huh? Like, she's taunting her. You think you can just be a mother for him? Like, she's really jealous, I feel, of your relationship and your motherhood with the children. This is something she wanted but could never be, because we already know what she is. We just can't say it on YouTube. And that's why you were kind of fighting, because she was telling you, was making you really angry, and you were trying to understand the situation. Like, why is this happening to me right now? I'm exhausted. I just come home. I just wanted to go to bed. I just wanted to rest and play with my kids the next day. I know they missed me. Okay. So while she's doing this, while she's holding, I feel like your arms down, he's kind of over you, and your leg parts can't move, but you're still trying to get your arms free. And I think a couple times you did, because she's like a female holding you. You had a lot of strength. You had a lot of adrenaline, because you're worried about the kids and you got to get out the situation. You got to be there for the kids. So you have a lot of adrenaline. And I feel that's where you like maybe hit him or scratched him. You were trying to fight him off of you. But at some point you had to give in, and they overpowered you, and you were worried about hurting the baby. This is so sad, oh my God. I don't want to get too graphic here. Let me step back. I feel you were asphyxiated, like strangled. Your air was cut off. And the whole time he's looking, your eyes give me like this evil look. Like he wanted you gone out the picture. And then she's holding you down, saying things as well. This is so bad. Because you're wondering, why isn't he helping me? Why isn't he stopping this? Okay, then he wraps you in something, puts you in the truck. Both of them help with each child, carrying them to the truck. The guy is the lookout. I feel like Bella's still alive. She sees her sister and mom. Oh my God. Wrapped up in something, sheet maybe. And she's wondering what in the world is going on. She's in a lot of fear and a lot of confusion. And so Nicole gets in her own vehicle and gets the heck out of there. The lookout gets the heck out of there. And then it's just you, Shanann, and Bella in the truck. And Bella is asking you questions. She's confused. What's wrong with Mom and Cece? Where are we going? What's going on? She's crying, she's frantic, she's confused. And this monster is telling her, sit back and be quiet. Oh my God. Okay. Be quiet before the same happens to you. And he pulls over somewhere. Close to those, whatever those oil things are. Yeah, I don't know the proper name for them, like oil tanks or something. I don't work at a place like that, so I don't know the proper name. You strangle her. And then you take one by one, you had the nerve to cradle them and look at them like you really cared. Then you climb up to there and you throw them in one by one. And the biggest one, you had to really work with before rigor mortis set in too, and they'd be too stiff to go down. You knew you had a certain amount of time, and with each splash, you're telling yourself it's over, it's over. Because being in this family, being a father was a nightmare to you. You wanted to be free, you wanted to party, you wanted to act like you were 19 again in love, and you just felt a sense of freedom of coming out of this family and being free. And to you, it was a relief. Hearing them splash down that dark hole. And, oh my God. Then you go back for the mother. She's obviously way too big to go in there, so you have to dig a shallow grave. Y'all, I can't put this part in what he did. It's so bad. Oh my God. I don't know why you hated this family so much. I don't understand this. I don't get it. You did something. I can't say exactly what y'all. Oh my God. You did something over the grave, the shallow grave that you dug for Shanann, to prove your hatred. Oh my God, I'm about to be sick. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay. That's right. We're still here at Crime TV. We're here. I just don't understand this feeling of hatred. It's so strong and it's so evil. And what you did on her grave that the media is not really telling is just sickening. It's and then you get in with the track and you really feel relieved. You kind of get yourself together. I know I get Nicole calling the phone like, is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Did you do what we talked about, what I told you to do? Did you get rid of this? Did you get rid of that? Did you follow directions? Yeah, this was planned, y'all. Oh my gosh. So that night, y'all talk. The long talk was about y'all getting y'all story together and staying calm and not doing anything stupid. Getting rid of evidence, making sure all the knots are tied. The next morning, there's a call again to see kind of how each other's doing as far as being calm and keeping your story airtight, because eventually the school's gonna be asking questions. Eventually her friends gonna be asking questions, neighbors gonna be asking questions. This is coming, so you're getting prepared, getting your lies and your stories together. But you're not going to see each other because it's too risky. Someone may see, yeah, it's stupid to do that. So I just get lots of calls and texting, and not many of those go on the next day because then that's risky too. So there's just a lot of those going on that night, that particular day that it happened. So I get call you later, love you, bye. Okay, So y'all spoke about something briefly the next morning. That's when everything comes in. People questioning, people wondering what in the world's going on, right? And we go into him lying to the cops, the media, blase, blase. Wow, Shanann, I can't imagine. Our hearts goes out to you, all the mothers, all the wives and women who know about things like this. Our hearts goes out to you and those children. And may y'all just rest in peace and have a beautiful time on the other side. I'm so sorry that this happened, and we are sorry. And we pray that the spirits will reveal her in time. I know it's a cover-up. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss your spirit, Shanann. Thank you so much for coming forward and telling us what happened. And may he rot in jail. May they find out about Nicole. Oh my gosh. Thank you for your presence, your time. Okay, I get her walking away. I don't know if she used to say stuff like, all right, see you. But, oh my goodness. Every case I do, I tell you the truth. That's why I have to take day breaks sometimes. I can't. Y'all, interesting stuff. This is about Nichol Kessinger's involvement in the Chris Watts murders. If you cannot hear, there are subtitles, because I know when I go into meditation, I get a little lower with my volume. So there are subtitles. Put your earbuds in, put your headphones in. This is very interesting, y'all. And I knew what I knew a long time ago, but now we have it verified on Crown TV. So with that said, y'all know what to do. Let's pull a positive card, because that was heavy. That one, it was heavy. All right. We done heavy ones. Let's get a positive card, y'all. And for Shanann, balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends, and having self-care time. Okay, that's great. I think I need to find balance. And I get that all Shanann wanted to do that night. Just, take a bath, go to bed, be at peace. She had just came home, play with her kids the next day. And that was just totally destroyed by these two devils. All right. And it's just shameful. And may she also be ratted out soon. All right, y'all. That's our exposure reading for Nichol Kessinger. Y'all know what it is. Again, like, share, subscribe. Donation links are up. Love, love, love you guys. I gotta tell it like it is, y'all. Don't shoot the messenger. Y'all want the truth, you're gonna get it. All right? All right. Y'all have a great day.